Hello everybody, Tallara here, and welcome back to Chained Echoes. We are joining Sienna and her newly retained bodyguard, Matthias, here in the mountain range. We're trying to navigate it and reach the White Rose Inn so that we can reunite with the rest of our group. Because as you guys know, we all got separated after we were ambushed by the Sky Armor. So, we're currently heading through the mountain range. Sienna couldn't access parts of the mountain range because it was just her by herself. And it was basically impossible for her to fight off waves of enemies all alone. But with Bethrez at our side, hopefully, that will help us. Okay, this is leading back into the town. This is not the way we need to go. We must need to go north. Got myself turned around here a little bit. These mountains can be quite... Ah, yes. Here's the beautiful view that we stopped at last time, so I think this is the right way. Hop, skip, and a jump. And here's a burb who wants to fight. So, just a reminder from last time, Bethrez is a very interesting character. He's a lizard person, for one. Second of all of his limbs are actually metal prostheses, and he uses magic to attack with. So he's a very interesting character, that's for sure. This is only our second battle with him, so we're still getting used to things here, but he has both light and dark abilities, which is new as well. And he also gets something called a summon for each ability, and when you get enough summons, you can use summoned attack. So yeah, so there's been lots of cool abilities that we need to wrap our head around here with our newest team member. I feel like him and Sienna are actually a really good pairing. They both sort of go for the high speed, high crit abilities. So they kind of match each other very well. And I mean, they're both, I don't want to say dubious characters, but you know. Ooh, what do we have here? So you're the woman they call Sienna? Oh, great. And Bethrez is here as well. How did you pay him? With the gold from our treasury, I guess. Wahahaha! Almost slipped away! You have something that belongs to me. Norgant. Just give me the amulet and the money, and I'll let you live. I'll even refrain from handing you over to the Black Sun Gang. Ain't I nice? Bethesda stinks. Grab my belongings, Largray. It's not all of it. Where's the amulet? Can't I keep it? It fits a lady much better. Sure you can, if you join my girls, that is. Tempting, but I think I'll have to decline. As expected. Largray, be done with it. Oof! Ah! My hand! That bitch! Sorry, my reflexes. Just you wait. Osric, got her! Step aside, Largray. Let a professional deal with them. Shut up, you stupid pudding! I meant to comment on Osric and what sort of creature he truly is. I really can't tell. He looks like a jelly monster, so the fact that Largray just called him a pudding is really, really fitting. So, you wield a sword of the Suna as well, a rare sight. They say these swords have a will of their own. Can you hear them calling out to each other? Oh, now that you mention it, I can hear my sword calling out for some jello. Oh wow, that got me really good. Calling out for some jello, calling out for some pudding. Let's see how it is here. Now this guy is weak to fire. Neither one of us have fire attacks, which is fine. I want to try out Bethrez's ultra move. It's called Divine Genesis Impact. It deals high non-elemental damage to one enemy. Let's give it a shot. Alright, looks like it did great damage. Now, the issue here is that neither one of us has any healing abilities. So we're just gonna have to take snack breaks. Oh, Sienna's down. Not great. Ooh, he knows Petal Storm too? Alright. The Fraz versus the Jelly? Nope. That is tough. A, Jelly hits really hard, and B, we have no healing ability. Which is difficult. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh, like, look how much damage that does. Alright, I'm not gonna use my Ultra move right away. I'm gonna try to get into Overdrive first. Get Sienna to have a snack. Alright, here we are in Overdrive. Get Bethfraz to keep using his daggers, and Sienna to keep handing out the snacks. Alright, now it's time for the Ultra move. That's a pretty badass Ultra move, I have to say. He takes out this just enormous cannon. Alright, keep snacking up here. Oh, he hit counter stance. That's actually fine for us, and the reason I say that is because it gives us an opportunity to just heal up and get ourselves situated, excuse me. Had a little hiccup there. Okay, so should I waste another snack just for that tiny bit of HP? I think I will. So we can't hit him anyway. He will counter. May as well top up the HP. Here we go. Now we can get back to attacking. Let's hit him with the X-Slash. Extend his bleeding, and then hit him with the Metal Dagger. Yeah, it's quite clear that both Bethfraz and Sienna are very hard hitters, so I don't know if Bethfraz is actually going to stay with us permanently, or if he's going to, once he delivers Sienna, he's going to say that his contract is up. But if he does join us, both of these guys will be great to have in the party. Whoa, that did so much damage! Whoa! They are strong. Out of my sight, Osric, you're a failure. Hey, mercenary, how about you give me a hand? My man is missing one thanks to that woman. No matter what she paid, I'll pay double. Why didn't you say so sooner? What are you doing? A mercenary follows the sound of the coin. Let this be a lesson to you, girl. You miserable. Good choice. Whoa! Are you crazy? I offered you gold! What kind of mercenary are you? If we changed sides every time someone flipped a coin, nobody would hire us anymore. Reputation is more important than gold. Nice! Let's get out of here. You will regret this. Ah, it hurts so much. I can't go on. This pain. Do you hear me, Sienna? You'll regret this. Thank you, Bathraz. You've paid for it. Here, have the amulet back. Wait, this is not the amulet. It's a stone? Are you talking about the amulet here? No one steals from the red succubus that easily, my dear. But when did you switch it? Switch? You've never had it to begin with. Let's continue. No, that's it. We've done our share. Huh? No way! You're supposed to accompany me to the Fjordwoods. I didn't know we'd have to deal with Volandis' biggest band of thieves. This costs extra. We don't think you have more money. We'll take our leave. Nonsense! You're kidding me! That's straight up theft! Is it? We thought nobody steals from the red succubus that easily. Well, I clearly spoke too soon. I guess Bathraz will not be joining our party for good, at least not right now. However, take a look at this. We all made it to the inn. We've all united, and everyone looks well except for Rob, who looks like he may have had a little too much to drink. Anywho, Victor says a toast to our reunion. I'm so glad that nothing happened to you, Lenny. Glenn took good care of me. Yeah, unconscious in your arms. Thank you for bringing him here safely. Well, the people of Wieland helped me. Is it a good idea that we drink here? Shouldn't we be resting? Tormund is close. If it wasn't for the darkness of the night, we could reach it in no time. We've earned this break. Right, Sienna? No need to ask me. I'm always available for a drink. I bet you can hold your liquor. You won't find out with just wine. Is that a challenge? Landlord, please bring me your strongest liquor. Honestly, I prefer class. I can serve with both. This liquor here has the fine taste of an Arcadian predicate wine, and the strength to knock down even a warrior from Baki. Excellent. I plan to travel to Baki in the future. Let me try it as well. Arlette, fetch the fruit lure, would you please? Yes. The Blondie's had enough. What do you mean? Are you drunk? Watch out, I did not take a sip. I need to stay sober for the Prince Lenny's sake. Oh my, Rob can't hold his liquor. He gets drunk just by smelling it. You see, we should go to sleep. Enough is enough. Don't get angry, Glenn. We have every reason to celebrate. The Cortara Mountains are behind us. Tomorrow, the reward awaits us. They even have the information we're looking for. We can't be sure of that. Maybe we missed something in Farnsport. Worst case, we're paid in gold. This brings us one step closer to the return of the Band of the Iron Bull. Have you forgotten our priorities? Of course not, but without gold, we can't finance our search. We can't live on my family's money forever. Calm down, both of you. If it's the alcohol doing the talking right now, then at least let it speak about more joyful things. Alright, the gang is back together. We're playing as Glenn here, and now's a good time for us to check in with our companions. Alright, first let's check in on poor Rob here. Princess, are you well? It's too dangerous. We shouldn't go there. You're the most important person I have. Poor guy. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately she doesn't seem to have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that by being persistent they are proving their love to the woman, but in reality, they're just creepy. Don't be creepy, Glenn. Wow, that was amazing. Keelan with some great words of wisdom. Don't be creepy, Glenn. When I left the castle, I wanted to be sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever, and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that tough world out there, or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding work to begin with. Rob and I almost starved to death. Fortunately, he found a job with the city guard and was able to finance us for a few months. Then, a job opened up for me too. Rob was concerned that it might be too dangerous, but we did it anyway. We've had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left the castle. Usually, my daily life consists only of writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasure of trying out my musical arts. Did you know that when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Eldrea with a troupe? Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nisa. My master, Bartholomew, suggested that I devote myself to musical magic. It was the perfect fit for me. If you want to make small talk, you're in the wrong place. Since I'm drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know I own an airship? The Himmelskaiser, and I even have a crew member. We traveled to Valandis because the Hoog was supposed to be anchored here, and our ship needed repairs. I had myself dropped off in Farnsport to earn a little money. Once the repairs were to be done after a couple of weeks, I was supposed to be picked up. I wish we had better timing, and we could have flown to Tormund on the Himmelskaiser. That would have saved us the trouble. Fortunately, we are now through Cortara in one piece. I just hope this quest is worth the effort, because I have to get back to Farnsport somehow, too. A scream? Strange one at that. Is something wrong? We heard someone screaming. Oh, that! I didn't expect you to notice. What are you talking about? What happened out there? Oh, I think I know what it was. How about you explain it to my friends, landlord? With pleasure. Please, follow me outside. The reason for this scream is this flower here. What do you mean? The flower can scream? If I pick one, yes. Let me explain. As you know, there is a soul in every living being, whether animal, human, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending on the being. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living being dies, the soul leaves the body and flows into the maelstrom, a vortex in which all the ether of this world is united. In this whirlpool, the soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool of ether and enters the body. It is an eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses because their true name is unknown in Valandis. It's actually called the Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic in that when it dies, you can see how the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air. It sounds like a human scream. How terrifying. Quite annoying for many farmers. You seem to have a soft spot for this plant. Your whole garden is full of them. The scream may be disturbing, but their appearance is beautiful. Did you hear that? What was that scream? Princess? Where are you, princess? Wow, I have laughed a lot in this episode. This has been hilarious. Let us draw the curtain for tonight. I hope y'all are finding this as funny as I am. Between the jelly and the drunk Rob. It's been great. Many people find the soup disgusting, and if it is not prepared properly, they are right. One must remove the muddy taste of the toad by letting it swim alive in clear water. It's nonsense. Are you still drunk? It's the muddy taste that gives the toad's soup the right aroma. That is nothing more than damp dirt. You don't mean to tell me that dirt carries taste? Hey, I've eaten both variations. Your toad soup lacks any taste. Oh, Sienna, have you slept well? Where is she? What are you talking about? Lenny, she wasn't in our room. I thought she was out here. Are you talking about the young girl? She left the inn with the first rays of the morning. Seems to be in a hurry. What? Why would she not wait for us? That can't be true. She does not want to pay us off. I don't believe that. She did not seem particularly stingy. Maybe she has realized that you have not earned your reward. After all, she traveled half the way here with only the redhead. Whatever the reason may be, let's follow her. We should catch up with her quickly. Thanks for your hospitality. You're welcome anytime. Please visit us again soon. Alright, well, this is not good. It seems that our princess has left us. Just as the gang had finally gotten back together, we lost one of our own. So, it's time for us to hit the road once again. Almost all of our party together. We need to go. Whoa. Wow, okay, sorry, that totally distracted me. I don't even know what I was saying. We're gonna call it a day here for today's episode of Chained Echoes. Boy, did I have a laugh today. Thank you all so much for watching, and when we return next time, we'll go hunt down Lenny and hopefully get back on our way. Thanks everyone so much for watching.